Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets. And my friends, I'm a very transparent person when it comes to my gaming company stock portfolio. So this is my gaming company stock portfolio, and I'm going to go through the portfolio, and I'm going to comment some of my positions, some ideas I have. So if you enjoyed this, so please, you're invited to stay with me, guys. So let's jump directly into it. So I'm really invested for real in all of those companies, so that's important to say. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a YouTuber, retail investor, so all is for information and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy anything you see in my stock portfolio. Of course, make your own research. Market value is now 64,000 US dollars. So overall we are minus $4,000 down, and on Friday was an okayish day with 1.07%. So that's actually good. So if you look directly here, you see, of course, those huge positions of Microsoft and Activision. So Activision will disappear at one point. So then my stock portfolio, I will have like $13,000 that are going to be deducted from the 64,000, and are going to be free to invest in other companies, of course. But you see, Microsoft, one of my bigger positions where I'm already 100% up. So I was including Microsoft in the gaming portfolio just for the reason that they're buying all those gaming companies and they have the Xbox. Otherwise, Microsoft is, of course, much more than gaming. So therefore, it's sometimes a little bit difficult. But what you also see, and that's the transparent part of my channel, of my video, is you see all of those really negative red numbers. So yes, it hurts. They are there, and some of the companies I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, that they are if they are coming back. But hey, I'm at the moment. I'm telling myself I'm not only telling myself, but I'm a long-term investor, and I'm trying to diversify. So of course I have a lot of other stocks as well. So this is only one part of my overall stock portfolio, but this is my gaming portfolio. So let's jump directly in. I have some very high risk gaming stocks, very high risky gaming stocks, and I'm always telling you guys, so they are high risk, small positions. Like for example, I have Starbreeze here. Those are the developers of Payday 3. The game is maybe they sold some copies, but they have a big issue with the launch. So the launch was a catastrophe. At the moment, almost 50% down, but this almost 50% is then only 96 US dollars. So that's Swedish krona here. So you see, it's a small position. And also with regard to the other gaming stocks, it's only 0.16%. Then we have DontNod Entertainment. This is, let's say, a Vogue storytelling French gaming company. They made the Life is Strange games, but also others. Also here, a very small position. And with those companies, I'm starting always with a little anchor investment, and then if it's going down, then I'm buying a little bit more. So hopefully then to the point that it also turns then at one moment. Thunderful group as well. So here I have to admit, so when I bought it, I had an order, and then it was going completely through my order. I was buying it, and it was continuing 20% more down. So this was from the pure execution of the trade, not very not very ideal, let's say it like this. And since then it also fell down more, now minus 45%. So that's already $139. So that's already a lot, actually, with regard to a small company. But I like the company overall, and here also I think I'm going to buy a little bit more at one point. Then we have Ultimate Games, minus 30%. So they are linked with Playway. So I'm probably just holding Ultimate Games as it is, not going to buy some more, since actually Playway, if you have, as a shareholder of Playway, you already profit from Ultimate Games from their growth and also from their dividend. Then we have ENAD Global 7, a Swedish gaming company. Was coming a little bit back recently, was dropping also a lot, minus 30%. But hey, we are in a mid-higher market crash of small gaming companies in Europe especially. So that's what you see here. This is the market crash. And of course, if there's written, for example, minus 80-90%, then it's going to be difficult to come back. But with minus 20, 30, 40, even 40%, so it's still I think there's still some chances that we see in the next upturn. Also in Europe. Hopefully in Europe, the overall market situation, the global market situation is getting better. Then also those stocks can profit again. Then the next company is Bloober. Bloober, they make the Medium, they make, I think they make now Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill game. They are like the horror, Layers of Fear horror specialist. So here I'm already up 15%. It's pretty nice, but very small amount, so $100. So it's really small amount, of course. Then we have Starward Industries. I was up 150%, so and I didn't sell, and now I'm down again to 40%. Now you would say, yeah, you're 40% up. That's great, but hey, guys, when you're once up 150%, it hurts to see when it goes down. But then on the other hand, so would it make sense to sell it right now? Would it make sense to take those $100 just right now? I don't know. I'm just holding it for now. Then we have Nacon 40% down. So that's a really special stock. So it's a French stock. It's a French, let's say, the games are not so good. The games are really not so successful and also not so good. I mean, they make the Tour de France games. That's a bit a niche, but they also make hardware, and they're also related to Bigben. So minus 41%, pretty bad down, but on Friday they came back a little bit. So, but on the other hand, I can imagine actually to buy a little bit more of Naked, not too much, but just a little bit more. So if they even continue going down. Paradox Interactive, I mean, they make strategy games, people know them. So I started with a small position, but already minus 8% down. This is definitely a gaming stock I plan to buy a little more, and I think I already have some orders in the market. Team 17 also great indie game developer, and that I like a lot, from Britain. Yeah, minus 27% down, so that's okay. Also, if they are going to fall further, I'm going to buy a bit more. Bigben is a little bit more tricky because they are really down now. So if you look the overall chart of Bigben, I have a lot of other videos where I show this. It doesn't look so good, but also you have 58% down. So I don't know if they find the turnaround, but if they're not finding the turnaround by €2.50, so it doesn't look so good. So Nexon, I think South Korean, also in Japan, they make their classical Asian role-playing games. So here also small position, $500. It's not so much. Playtika. Also here you see I'm not really down a lot. So if they would fall, I would actually buy more. Same with Playtika. I think it's a gaming company from Israel, also making mobile games. Also small position. If they fall more, I will buy more. Digital Bros, Italian company. They have 5 of 5 games. They have a lot of cooperations also with Embracer. Here I have now €626, but I'm already down 35 euros. Here I'm waiting definitely that the stocks falls even to 10 euros, and then also at this range I'm going to buy some more. Hey guys, again, this is not financial advice. This is what I do. I mean, you see how much money I'm down here already. So that's a very high risk. So you can lose a lot of money, guys. Frontier development. That's a special one. So people really, really don't like it. But last Friday we saw a little rebound. I bought already so much, or average down in the falling knife, that I'm already £700 up, but still 35% down. So let's see where this is going. But I'm fine averaging down still a little bit more. Playway, talked about this, also nicely up 50%. Good company. Then we have Square Enix. Also, company you don't see here now is Bandai Namco. I also have like €500 in Bandai Namco. The reason is it's simply not in my investing.com app. You cannot put it with all the other stocks, so that's the reason it's not there. Square Enix, classic, Final Fantasy, they're down a little bit, so over the long term, but I'm still bullish there. I think those Japanese gaming companies are doing fine. Tencent, that's a classic, of course. Everyone knows Tencent, so also small position, but I'm massively down. So let's see if we see overall for the market in China better times ahead. So holding, all of this is holding, guys. All of this is holding, mostly not trading. So, and then we have Focus. That's a company I actually like a lot. I like their games. I like their lineup for the future. Of course, they're also suffering since as all the European gaming companies and especially the French ones suffer. But here you see 1,300 euros and down 29%. And I'm definitely having more orders in the market and will average down here as well. Embracer, this is one of those companies where I invested over the time a lot. And it's really not going well the moment for Embracer, but you know all my videos about Embracer. Don't really need to talk about Embracer, but you see 61% down now. It is massive. I'm really questioning myself if I should buy more or just hold now. Unity the same, 60% down. That's very hurtful because this is minus 3,300 euros. So this is starting to hurt, of course. So Embracer, Unity, Corsair, and CD Projekt. So those are the stocks where I'm down the most, and it starts to hurt. So then Ubisoft, a stock where I talk a lot about on my channel. And if you're following me, so I talked about Ubisoft since the crash started, and then it came slowly back. So I bought over the time. I always bought a little bit more. Now I'm almost only, let's say, 17%. I'm away from being at zero again. So that's pretty cool. So bigger position now here as well. And then we have CD Projekt, also bigger position, also a stock I just recently bought a little bit more since it was falling day before yesterday. Still now minus 40% for the reason that I also have the stock in another account. So therefore that's there. It's still hurtful, but I'm kind of optimistic. So Ubisoft, CD Projekt optimistic. Take-Two, I'm definitely optimistic that it's coming back, and Activision is disappearing. So therefore, the most hurtful stocks: Corsair, Unity, Embracer. And I really want to see something to change with those stocks. I really want to see something to change. Guys, 12 minutes. This is my real life gaming industry stock portfolio. It looks terrible at the moment, a lot of red, a sea of red, but this will get better. And if it's getting better, guys, I can tell you, we have so much opportunities with gaming companies. The overall market is still growing. Inflation will also come to an end. Interest rates will fall at one point, and then gaming companies will thrive again. So I'm sure about this. So otherwise, I wouldn't invest in all those companies. And there are a lot of chances now for some of the smaller gaming companies from France, Sweden, Poland, that they're, where I would say double, triple X. All of this is possible in the future. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.